The layer one space in crypto does seem to be becoming a little bit crowded lately, with a lot of layer ones popping up, and of course, not all of them are going to survive. But the project that we're going to be talking about today, I think, has a very good chance of surviving and doing extremely well in the bull run. We're going to be touching on why I think that is, and of course, having a look a little bit about the project. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you're watching all the way to the end of the video. And of course, if you're not already, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when another video goes live on the Crypto Grind channel. Jumping straight in, we are going to be talking about a project called Oasis Network. Now, Oasis Network, as I said, is a layer one, but it does slightly differentiate itself from some of its competitors because it is touching on areas such as AI and privacy that not a lot of layer ones are actually working on at the moment. So if we have a look first at the tokenomics, sitting at around 273,000 in market, or million rather, in market cap, which is not too bad considering how high some layer ones can go. Now, where I see this going in the future, it can conservatively 40 to 50x. And if everybody is talking about Casper doing a 100x, then this can also possibly do a 100x. Now, not financial advice. I don't think that Casper is doing a 100x. This one, I reckon, will probably top out at about a 50 to 60x, which is still a pretty decent return for your investment when you consider that we are right at the bottom. We are at prices that really we saw right at the beginning of the project when it was first released. So it's actually a really good time to be getting into the project. It had an all-time high market cap of about 2 billion, so more or less a 10x from here, and I think it can definitely do more than just what it did when it saw its all-time highs, especially since it hasn't really been exposed to a bull market as such. This is when there was some really big news about the project, but it was really after the bull run. You can see the second wave of the 2021 bull run is when it did have a bit of a high, and then it peaked again later on in the January of the following year in 2022. Tokenomics wise, not too bad. Circulating supply of about 55%. This is slightly off, but that's still okay, 50 to 55%, showing that a lot of the coins are in circulation and the release of these coins is going to be fairly slow. So I wouldn't be too concerned about massive dilution of the project in a very short space of time. We are, like I said, very far down from its all-time high, 10x down from the all-time high, but I definitely think that we will be getting there, considering that we have partnerships on Oasis from the likes of BMW, Google, Microsoft, and Meta. They are all making use of the privacy and the AI that Oasis offer to incorporate into their products. They have a living, breathing ecosystem with quite a few dApps already deployed, so it gives confidence that the project isn't going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Having a look at the team, had to do a bit of digging, but the team are doxed. The founders include Dawn Song, Bobby Jarvis, Nora Johnson, and Raymond Cheng. Now, just a little bit about the team. There is quite a bit of information here, but Dawn Song is a professor at Berkeley University in the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. One of her PhD candidates, Noah Johnson, he's also there. They both specialize on the privacy side of things. Having a look further down, Bobby Jarvis was previously CEO of Lookflow, which was acquired by Yahoo in 2013, and that was to power image searches for Flickr. So these individuals understand what they're doing. They also have other people on the team from Google, from Microsoft, from tech industries all over the world, so big tech giants. So the team behind it is strong. So I wouldn't worry too much about anything in terms of that. They doxed, we know who they are. They understand privacy, they understand blockchain. Now, before we have a look at their website, I am going to remind everybody about my Patreon. If you haven't already, make sure you're checking it out. There is definitely something for everyone, whether you're looking for buy alerts, you want to see what's in my portfolio, all the way up to one-on-one consultations with myself. One of the more popular tiers on the Patreon is this VIP Gold Plus tier. Now, it's obviously because you get access to the VIP Telegram with individuals talking about their favorite projects, and also some buy and sell alerts. If any of you are interested in trading, we have members who are doing that as well. If that's not for you, of course, we do have the free Telegram. We would love to have you as part of the Crypto Grind community. We've got a fantastic community there as well. So go ahead, check it out. Links are in the description. Now jumping on to a little bit about the Oasis network and having a look at their website and a few other things. So basically they do advertise privacy quite heavily on their website, which is very important, and it's something that you do like to see. And then they talk about a little bit about why Oasis. They have the privacy is the missing piece of Web3, and they're trying to integrate that in. They have a really nice program for developers where developers can come in and deploy in programs such as Rust, which is a very popular programming language. They are EVM compatible and cross-chain as well. So the layer one goes across the board, and that's also why it is very attractive to developers as well as companies, because they don't have to worry about just one blockchain, whether it's EVM compatible. They are also compatible with the Atom, the Cosmos ecosystem as well. So they have a lot going for them when it comes to that. Having a look at the ecosystem, these are some of the apps that have been built already. It's not limited to this. They are working. They do have a lot going for them. They have their own wallet. They do integrate with other wallets such as MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and so on. What's nice as well is they do have a grant program, so they are encouraging developers to build on their ecosystem and inviting them to come in. And of course, if your project is good enough, you will be given money by the foundation to deploy on the Oasis network. This is a little bit about the technology. I won't bore you too much with that, but they're saying scalable, privacy first, and versatile, so it can be used for a vast range of things. They have what they call the Oasis privacy layer, which is cross-chain, like I said, EVM compatible. And then these are just the different layers that exist within the layer one itself. So you have Sapphire, which helps with the EVM privacy. You have Emerald, which is full EVM compatible scalability, low gas fees, cross-chain interoperability. And then Cypher is where you have the SDKs for your WASM privacy-based contracts. Lastly, touching on their socials, specifically their Twitter, it's where a lot of people seem to go for this information. And they have a really nice following of 270,000 people. So the community is extremely strong. They are talking very regularly. You can see within the last few hours, they've posted regularly, at least 3 or 4 posts a day. So they are letting everybody know what's going on. They're constantly updating their roadmap as well. And they do have a very nice description here where it provides a privacy layer for Web3, adds smart privacy to DApps on any EVM chain, 100% private, 100% public, or anywhere in between. So it's really customizable, gives you the option to customize what you want to see with your DApp. That's everything that I'm going to be talking about when it comes to Oasis Network. I think Oasis has some massive potential, a fairly low market cap in terms of layer ones with a pretty good return. So remember, not financial advice, always do your own research. If it's a project that you are looking at, of course, comment down below. If you did find this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really does help the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.